Alright, so this is kind of the main area before you get into anything in Crab Champion. So I'm just going to change my cosmetic real quick because you start off with this nice looking red crab, but I've got some pretty cool cosmetics already. Only played the game for a weekend. Here are all the weapons. I'll kind of talk about them. Probably in the next video. I still have 2 more to unlock, but there's a lot of different options, dual wielding, etc. We're just going to get right into a new run here so I can kind of just show off the game a little bit. So pretty clean movement, these dashes, you can keep dashing for as long as you'd like. Crabs have no stamina, so they are, you can shoot and move as much as you like, nothing to slow you down. Those little, those little rocks are basically like, you know, any sort of red barrel you'd see in any shooter game, they explode, different elemental damages. So at the end of each arena, you get a chest, and first one's a damage chest, which is good because, you know, extra damage, always solid. So you have 1 of 3 options here. There's a lot of different buffs. So shots deal more damage when fire rate is reduced. Shots deal more damage for each shot you hit in a row. So the more you hit, the more stacks you get of damage. I'm just gonna go bigger boom, better grenade damage. But you have with G, you also have melee. You can slide melee, slide do all, and when you jump as well. If you haven't seen already. You have this nice kind of bullet time. So you have you pretty much 2 ways you can play it off of each island. You can go for a damage chest, a spike chest. Spike chests are interesting because they cost a little bit of your health, but you have a better chance of getting better loot. I'm gonna go damage chest just because I don't feel like losing any health. But yeah, that's kind of the. We got some pufferfish here. Guys, kind of slow rolling and they do explode. So what you kind of just saw there is pretty much how the game progresses. Each island's get this chest here. Also, these little things are, whee, as you could probably guess, shoot you far. Damage chest again. Let's see, we have bigger boom again. So yeah, so I'm just gonna upgrade. So perk stack. So I can use bigger boom grenades that have larger explosion radius. Upgrades level 2. You can upgrade them all the way up to level 20. So a lot of opportunities. And then here we have challenges right off the bat, which is interesting. So the challenges make things a little bit more difficult, but you also get better loot. So luck chest or random chest. I'm going to go random chest. Energy rings. Enemies spawn in energy rings when eliminated. So you'll kind of see what that looks like. Yeah, so the cross swords, they're going to be the arenas, and then the cross, so those crystals, you see, you know, getting crystals from each enemy. You can kind of see what I just shot there. It does spawn some other, those really big crystal deposits where you can get more stuff, pretty much that's money, so more money to spend on stuff. But the large ones like that, small ones, as you see, don't spawn any enemies, but if you want to get a large one with all the crystals, all the shards, then you're going to have to fight some enemies. So I chose why not. So the energy rings, as you can see, eliminated pretty, you know, not, do take some time to dodge, but you can kind of run away from them. Plus they're, it's cool they don't, you know, like they hit you like that, but, and then sometimes some random things will spawn if you're lucky. But another mob here, we got a lightning skull. So my health is about halfway. And as you kind of saw, so that's island 3. And then, yeah, harder. So we got bronze heart here, which is good because you don't. There are perks where you can heal up and stuff. I'm just gonna grab a bronze heart because your max health is increased. Also, it heals you as well. Some more things, epic perks. There's epic and then legendaries, and chaotic shots, move in random patterns. I like the sniper turrets at the start of each island. It's a good one to take early on, but I'm gonna get bronze heart early just so I can heal myself a little bit more. So after the 3 arenas, you go into a horde, and horde flawless is pretty good. Health chest, there's a random chest, and flawless, at least on the first biome, is pretty easy. You get an extra reward for not getting hit, and you don't really have to shoot anything. You just have to survive the horde. So what I'm gonna do to get that extra bit of loot, I'm just gonna run. You can run on the outside of the island here for however much time you need to. So you get that flawless perk without taking any damage. Really comes in handy, especially whenever you're. So I'm on easy difficulty, if I had said that already, just to kind of show you guys the game a little bit. I played normal a little bit, and I switched back to easy just because you get, and normal, it's not too difficult. Like, I made it to the level 30, which 30 is, so there's 3 biomes. Level 30 is the end. I made it to normal, like the normal final boss a lot, but I haven't beaten it yet. So I switched to easy just because the keys are how you unlock weapons. And you need 4 keys per, so... Oh god, flip right off. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be a little bit moving too quickly. So yeah, the keys get you more weapons, and you get a key per boss for the first 2 bosses, and then the last boss. All right, so this is important in my opinion. The endurance heal after clearing each island, or regenerate health while on the island. I like healing after each island, and then let's do double. So regenerator, healing on the island, and also healing in between islands. So that's pretty cool. Now we visit the shop. This is where you can heal up. So this is Tony's garden, as it says. All these little things are to heal. There's more crystals over here to get some more stuff in the shop. You got about 100 crystals. So this is the garden where all these things, if I was low health, I would be picking all these health bubbles up. We have Bronze Heart again, Steady Shots. I'm looking for I'm gonna get Bouncing Shot just because I need some more damage increases. Since we're at the first shop here, I can kind of show you the weapon mods. So these are the ones that I have. Damage increased while airborne, damage increased, shots after each bounce. Grenade mods perks, you have all of these, so you can have a lot of perks and stuff. You can buy more of these with crystals that you unlock in game. I have 4 keys, so I will be able to, if I don't beat the run or not, I'll be able to unlock 1 or 2 more weapons after this. Let's see here. So so that's the reroll totem, and you'll see more of these totems. You haven't really seen any so far, but you'll see them a lot more. I'm going to do a hard target. I'm just going to do a lot of healing perks. Alright, so my melee range is increased, so melee a little bit more. Then another double. So like I said before, the double rewards also make it a little more challenging. Homing Thorns and Mirrored Projectiles. Mirrored Projectiles is a little bit more annoying. Plus the double spike chest means I lose 66% of my health. So just to play it safe, I'm going to go... Plus, the alternate is damage, so it's kind of a win-win either way. So now that now that I've upgraded my weapon a little bit, we can start doing a little more damage, but the main thing about this game is evasiveness. Just being able to get away from things as fast as possible, and there's a lot of homing projectiles, kind of like, with the challenges, so you gotta get away from those. Usually all you need is 1 dash to get away from them once they start coming at you. These lightning ants are, here come the honing projectiles. Yeah, you just pretty much need to dodge away 1 time and then be a little bit too far away. Also, I should be using my grenades a little bit more since I have increased them a little bit. There we go. That's Island 6, so we're about halfway through. We have 1 more shop before we go to the next. So I'm going to Bouncing Shot again. Every 5th shot deals more damage. Sure, let's do that just for a little extra luck. And then you kind of seen the spike chest, random chest, there's luck chest, critical chest, damage chest, health chest, luck chest, an upgrade chest, which is just an upgrade of whatever you have, random and speed. So I'm gonna go random chest to see what we get. So this is my last round before the horde, so I need to make sure I'm not taking too much health. Unless there's a flawless, then I'm just gonna run around the map and try to avoid things. It gets a little harder to do that in the other biomes just because here, it's a little bit, you don't have as much room to run around. Alright, looks like we got some skulls over here. So yeah, a lot of different mob types. I'm going to talk about more mob types kind of in map 2, or in the second biome. Yeah, so this is the auto rifle that I'm using, the weapon. Like I said, lots of different weapons, but don't have them all unlocked yet, so this is just kind of the base one. I think you do also start with dual shotguns or the auto rifle, so you do have some options right off the bat. Slowly trying to use all the weapons, but again, this game came out 2 or 3 days ago, so I still have a lot to movement speed increased. I like that. I want to be schmoving. Just moving this crab. Alright, random chest, elemental chest. I don't feel like running away, so I'm just gonna get this elemental chest. Help me out. Yeah. I mean, I could, you know, just try to do flawless OG, but I'd rather not just run around the... Oh, God. Rather not run around the map like a crazy person. Just kind of shoot some crabs. Plus, this is easy, so it's not like a... I mean, easy is... It's not... I mean, it gets difficult towards the end. There's a couple times where I've, like, lost on... Oh, here come the grubs. Okay, so we're meeting... we got the slugs here. Crabs. The grubs are probably the most annoying for sure. I'm just gonna kind of get away for a little bit. And like I said before, you don't really need to kill. You don't need to, you know, like every other arena, you have to kill all the enemies to get through it. This one, you just need to like survive. So try not to take too much damage, even though I'm about to go and heal up. So not a huge deal if you get a little bit low on the hordes. All you gotta do is survive them. But I like you know, doing a little combat in the hordes because it is fun. You get a lot of you know, just a lot of things to kill. Although you don't get any like experience for killing anything, but you know, nothing like that. But so yeah, more damage. This one's really good. Random shot. Shots apply random debuffs to enemies. That's probably as far as the, as you kind of saw there was a poison ability, a shock ability, then the random debuff. Random debuffs are good because you can freeze enemies a lot, and that comes in handy. That comes in clutch so often. Actually, I was able to get one of the achievements, the flawless. So for the boss, pretty much you don't take any damage from the boss, and the reason why I was able to performance bonus. And a lot of the, like, you know, have upgrades for how many crystals you can get, a chance to get additional reward chests when flawlessly clearing that one. That sounds good, but I don't feel like doing all flawlesses. We got the reroll, Grave Dodger, invulnerable for a short time at one health. That's very helpful. That actually saved the run for me. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep upgrading my grenades, make them super powerful. There hasn't been any totems yet. I'm a little bit surprised, but maybe we'll see those in the bio number 2. All right, so this is the first boss. We got elite fire crab. So, and each boss has their own, you know, attack patterns and stuff. These kind of bigger crabs can be annoying, although the fire crab not too difficult. The grubs are really tough, in my opinion. The grubs and the ants, also the skulls, sometimes have really hard attacks to get past. Yeah, so the boss, it's kind of random, just like the enemies. Just kind of dodge away a little bit. You know, sometimes you get a grub, sometimes you get a fire crab, sometimes you get an ant. You know, see, look at that. That's the random debuffs right there. So just being able to do that, and that's only like perk 1 level. So once it gets to like perk 2 or perk 3, they get frozen for a lot longer. Oh, okay, here comes the crab. So it's very helpful, which is why I like it. See, look at that again. Like, it's just freezing it. Which is awesome. You can just huck grenades at it. It's not doing anything to you, which is why random shot is one of the more effective ones in my opinion, especially against a boss like this, because you just keep shooting and shooting. Each shot has an ability. So at the end of the boss, you get 3 chests. You get the key. Woo! An epic chest on this rock here. Bubble blast. Grenades explode into damaging bubbles. Damage increased after clearing each island. I like that because, you know, damage increased. So after every island, I'll increase my damage 20 more times essentially, or at least 19, because the end is level 30. And here we okay. There's some totems. Finally, we can go there towards the end. This is our second map here, the Arctic biome. Got some ants over here. I'm gonna go. Oh, I destroyed one of those totems on accident. I'm gonna make sure not to destroy the other one so I can show you guys. But it looks like this is gonna be a pretty easy. Yeah, the first island's pretty easy. Plus, we are on easy after all. All right, so these totems, random debuffs. This is a gamble totem. Costs 22 crystals for a 25% chance to get random pickup. That sounds fine for me. I'm just gonna do it one more time because I got quite a few. And then, so yeah, more, you know, and to gamble more, it costs more for a 25% chance. I'm not sure what this one was, but you can destroy the totems somehow. I don't know how that other one got destroyed, but you can. So another damage chest. Bouncing shot's good. danger close is good. Damage increase nearby enemies means a larger explosion rate. I could just go bigger boom. So I'm getting my getting my grenades just a little bit better. All right, so another double here. Spike chest. I don't feel like doing that. I'm just gonna go damage chest. Spike chest, you know, does take away some health, so I don't want to be really low health here. This is probably one of my favorite maps so far. This ice biome. It reminds me of some skulls. Around here. It reminds me of Adventure Time a little bit for whatever reason. That, like ice, the Ice King. Oh god. Yeah, don't run into a rock. Yeah, and so for these, like, you know, when you have a lot of enemies and stuff, it kind of behooves you to kind of do a little aggro. You can bring them to one of these, and then once they all get there, throw a grenade at it, and boom, then you kill all of them just by kind of bringing them around. So that's kind of, you know, you can play it however you want, obviously. There's no set rules. All you gotta do is kill enemies, but that's kind of what helps a lot, especially in big mobs like that. Alright, so imploding grenade, bouncing shot. I'm gonna do bouncing shot again. So right now, we've got this upgraded by 4, so grenades are very OP. We've got a couple mods. This mod, bouncing shot, is what we're working on now. Spike strikes is pretty easy. So this is one we haven't seen yet, the ×2 upgrade chest. So upgrade chest just means it's an upgrade to something you already have equipped. So it's a guaranteed upgrade, and that's at least 2 guaranteed upgrades for me because, you know, since it is the double. And the spike strikes isn't that tough. All you gotta do is stay away from them. The honing projectiles can be a little bit difficult because, you know, they come at you. Same thing with the mirror projectiles. But as long as you stay away from them, the spike strikes as a challenge is not too difficult. Ants. The ants have like probably the longer range attacks as opposed to the crabs, unless you run into like a sniper crab or something. Yeah, so I guess we'll kind of talk about the mods a little bit. You've seen crabs, ants. We have grubs. You saw the lightning crabs, bouncing shot, big claws. Bouncing shot again, speed demon. I'm gonna go speed demon and bouncing shot. So random or lucky chest. I'm gonna go random, but it is horde, so I gotta get ready for that. Just gonna... Yeah, so crabs, ants, pufferfish, slugs, skulls, pumpkins, and grubs. Oh, this is a cool map. I have not been on this one yet. So yeah, those big crystals, they drop loot and stuff, but you do need to fight some tougher enemies generally. Oh, hello. Whee. Yeah, this game is just so much fun. I've been having a lot of fun playing it. I've played about 10 hours and it came out like 3 days ago, so I've been enjoying it a lot. Those slugs, they explode for quite a bit. So the slugs and the pufferfish are the 2 ones that explode and do radial damage to other enemies. Hard target. I'm gonna do hard target, make myself a little bit more harder to kill. Alright, so we're going to the shop. About halfway through the second biome. Going to Tony's garden for the health. We got some crystals here. Head back, see what we can buy. Fortitude, max health increase after clearing each island. That's also good. Shots poison enemies. Damage increase nearby enemies. Gemstone. Damage increase after clearing each island. Yeah, let's upgrade that a little bit. So my damage just keeps increasing after every island I clear. Heal after each melee elimination. Yeah. Save myself a little bit. So you can kind of see in between rounds, you know, and after each upgrade, you know, how your damage is increased by shooting this target dummy. And the grenade right now is like really good for me, so. I'm gonna go damage chest because I'm pretty fast already. I'm pretty smooth. Boom! I love hearing all those ticks, all that tick damage. Some ice slugs coming at me. Yeah, the big slugs can be challenging because they're tanky. The grubs are challenging because they're tanky as well. Whee! Oh, got frozen. Yeah, so as you can kind of see, each, enemy has different abilities and stuff. Well, that slug popped into multiple slugs. So we're on the ice biome right now, but we're going to be moving on to a volcanic biome. Alright, sometimes this happens. Okay. Because sometimes, like, the random shot, applies random debuffs and stuff. So sometimes you like freeze someone on the side of the map and you don't see them. Or sometimes a crab will get stuck underneath somewhere and you have to kind of go around. But generally speaking, it's pretty quick. I'm gonna do uppercut again, I guess. I haven't used uppercut at all, so I'm curious. Double upgrade, elemental explosions. I guess double upgrade. I mean, hey, let's upgrade. Might as well. Okay, we got another totem here. So one of the cool totems that I've used and I like using is called the Greed totem. So as you can kind of see, there's a big luck element into the totems. You use a percentage of your health to. We haven't done one of those yet. So far, it's just been crystals, but there is an option to like some of the totems to you roll a percentage of your health. Like, you lose a percentage of your health to get, like, an epic or a legendary, so... Gotta be, Sometimes you can get lucky, like I got lucky when I was doing a run last time. One of the health totems is... One of the health totems is you have a 50% chance to either increase your max health by 100% or decrease your max health by half, essentially, So you can get lucky, and sometimes you don't get lucky. It's all about, kind of RNG. But that's kind of just the whole game. It's very kind of just, per run it's different per run. Because, like, you can't use the same perks each run. I mean, you can, but, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the same perks each run. So you really have to kind of just, use what you got from the perks and stuff. And then kind of just, lock into something. I mean, you don't have to lock into anything. You can play this game however you want. But I like to, have my... couple things I like and upgrade them. Like I have a level 4, then like a level 3, so all things that I kind of want and help. And a lot of these things will change. I'm going to do uppercut again, and then speed even, move faster. Alright, upgrade chests. Let's do speed chests. And then a lot of the like perks and stuff that are good, like they won't work for some weapons. What do we got? Alright, so this is, lose 50% of your health, but you get a legendary. So this other totem is gamble totem, so another gamble totem. Anyways, moving on, let's take this sword out. Whee! Because a lot of the some of the weapons perks, we haven't seen any of them yet, but it's, you do more damage while you're aiming and less damage while you're like hip firing, which like on a gun like on a weapon like this wouldn't really make sense because one of the good things is like the long range and stuff, but you do have like dual wield options whenever you unlock more weapons and stuff. So in those you can't zoom in at all. So it makes sense for like those weapons and stuff, or like a minigun, something that you can just keep on firing and stuff that you don't have to zoom in on. So it's kind of all about how you want to play it. Ooh, more dashes. Dude, this is fun. I like getting more dashes because you can get more dashes. You can move around the map faster. Like, whee! It's awesome. Alright, so we got some more totems. Finally got some totems in the shop. A glass totem, it just gives you something. Chance totem. Lose 10% of your health for a 25% chance to get a random pick. I'm going to do one just for shits. So I can heal a little bit, get some more crystals, Might as well take the chance. And then let's see what we got here. We got Silver Heart. I haven't picked up any armor yet, but the second little bar you see above the health is the armor bar. I'm gonna get the random shot. I haven't got any armor yet. Silver Heart's good, but I'm gonna try to get some armor here. Alright. Gonna re-roll it one more time. I have 1,000 crystals, so I can afford a couple rolls. Fortitude, I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna roll it one more time. Big hearts, spark shots, blue grenade, big chests. Alright, we'll just kind of keep on going here, and then this is our second biome boss. Let's see if we can make it through. Elite Lightning Crab. So, lucky I'm not getting super hard bosses for purposes of recording, which is nice. I'm not kind of, you know, should be able to get through this one at least, definitely. I mean, because like the crabs, you know, they do, oh god, they do a lot of damage, but at the same time, they don't have a lot of health. The grubs are, for me, the hardest bosses to deal with, especially when they're enraged, because like their fire rate is crazy. But crabs, they're tough because they do a lot of damage, but at the same time, they don't have like a super amount of health. Yeah, this random debuff, I mean, look at this thing. It's just like, it's just stunned. It's awesome. I did a lot of criticals, you can see. I haven't used any of those perks, but the little reds, obviously, that pop up for the numbers are criticals, and then yeah. I think we haven't seen any critical chests either. Epic chest, healing chest. All right. But one of the things you can upgrade is your critical hit percent, damage, and everything. Damaging sparks, I like. All right, so the next biome, we enter the volcanic biome now. This is where things start heating up. Get it? Heating up. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. This is, I mean, it's definitely tougher because, you know, the water you can't run into anymore. You can't escape in the water. The water now hurts you, so it kind of adds a little extra element as well to the, you know, making it a little more difficult. Gotta throw my grenades more. They're like my, they're like one of my more upgraded things. Anyways. Damage chest. Power armor. Reloading fires an arc of powerful projectiles. That one's pretty good. Yeah. Upgraded, it's fucking really, really good. Shrapnel. Yeah, I'm gonna... Alright, this is gonna get crazy. Well, watch the shrapnel. It's just gonna fill up the map. Okay, there's the pumpkins. This one can be kind of tough because, you know, you can't be like too close to the enemies when you shoot them, or you're just gonna get fucking hit like that. Yeah, just gotta get them cleared early. Lost a little bit of health, but we're fine. All right, so my perk inventory is full on my slots. So unless there's something that I want, chance to instant reload ammo after. Chance to gain ammo. I like that. Gaining ammo is good. I'm sure I can drop one perk. Gain one more dash. Oh, I could buy one. Nice. Oh, there we go. Unlocked a perk. And that unlocks for all your other runs as well. So I'm gonna go efficiency, and that you have a. I'm gonna go an economy upgrade. We're about to reach second to last board here. Shooting these rocks here because they do hella damage. Get out of the water. Get out of the fire water. We got some more totems over there. Curious to see what they are. If there's anything that I like. My grenades did a little bit more damage. They'd definitely be like my favorite thing right now. Alright, we got a health totem. So yeah, this is the one. 50% chance to double your max health or 50% to lose it. Then that one is you give part of your health to get crystals. But it's like 200 crystals, so it's like never enough in my opinion. Gold coating, finishing. I'm just gonna grab some extra crystals here. Flawless skill chest. We haven't seen the critical chest yet, so we're gonna get a critical chest. Get some extra critical hits. Oh, gotta stop getting on the wall. Gotta stop going in the water. Yeah, another thing I love about this game is the music. Like, I've played this game about 10 hours so far, and I have not, like, put on any music in the background at all. The music is, like, the game soundtrack is perfect for this. It's so good. Pufferfish. Alright, we got about 12 seconds left. Wouldn't mind getting some more critical hits. That would be very helpful. Because so I got a lot of health upgrades. I got a lot of grenade upgrades and stuff. But I don't have a lot of critical upgrades at all. I mean, I think this is the first critical chest we've seen. Increased critical hit chance, but incoming damage is also increased. No, thank you. Streak shots. I mean, that's not the best, but it's all that we have. Critical-wise. So we're about halfway through the last biome, so there are 30 islands to clear. We're about 25 in. Let's see what this totem is. 75 crystals for 25%. Thank you. Ooh, finally we get some armor here. We got some gold armor. Hell yeah. So that gave me a lot of extra protection. I'm gonna get piercing shot. Oh, never mind. I'm low because what's this? Damage increase when airborne. I'm gonna drop that. I mean, that's good, but at the same time, I'd rather... I'll need more crystals for that. Alright. I like the dashes. I guess we drop that. So. Woo! Alright. Piercing shot. Alright, skill chest. Random chest. Let's go skill chest. I don't think we've picked up a skill chest yet. Whee! Yeah, I had this game on my Steam wishlist for a while because it was in beta for a while. It just came out to early access like on Saturday, so I'm very excited. Alright, so these crabs are kind of difficult to deal with. Some of the bigger crabs, the mini boss crabs, as I've been calling them. Because they have a chance to either a grenade, they have oh god. A grenade crab, sniper crab. Oh! Dude. My grenades have some really fun projectiles. This is probably the most I've upgraded my grenades in any run so far. They're doing work. Skill chest, right? Grip tape. Clip size increased, yes. Clip size is fun because more ammo, you know. One hit. This one's scary. But you always get pretty good rewards. So one hit, pretty much, enemies can be eliminated in one hit, but so can you. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do the health chest. I'm usually fine with it, you know, but I don't like doing it on the volcanic biome here. I'll do it on any of the other biomes just because the maps that they're on are a little more difficult. This one's really tough because it's a lot closer range and stuff. Not, you know, not really any way to get away from anybody. I mean, you can hop over the lake and just keep on running around, but at the same time. Plus, especially when you're this far into a run, that could be that, you know, you take one hit of damage, you're done. That's it. Run over. And that's, you know, I don't like to put that kind of pressure on myself. But I'll do that, you know, in the first biome just because, you know, if I mess up, I still get a key and stuff. I'll still get, you know, whatever. But this game, yeah, this late game, no thank you. I'll play it safe. So you can play that game, Poison Crab. Is that thing still in the water? Oh, fuck. Stuck a frozen crab over there. Alright. Health chest, W. Fortitude, endurance. Heal after clearing each island, I like that. I'm gonna get some bronze armor. Dude, look at all this armor. This is the most armor that I've ever had, for sure. Alright, last horde, and then it's boss time. So this is definitely the hardest boss, the hardest horde, because you have to do it for 65 seconds. So that's a greed totem. We might pick up one of those, but I'll definitely show you guys that. The greed totems are cool because you have one, ooh, nice. So you have one beneficial perk, but it also has a negative perk as well. So one of the greed ones I've gotten is you do more critical hit chance, you damage more enemies, but more enemies spawn. So kind of things like that, you know, a really good perk, but then also can be sometimes very annoying thing to deal with. you know, to balance things out, which is why it's called the greed perk, because, you know, better, but at the same time, a little bit more difficult. Did it get destroyed? I think it might have. Unless I'm like in the wrong area. Yeah, let's go see. Since we're like really close to the end of the game, I'm just gonna take it. Just say fuck it. Chance for extra chests to spawn, but also a chance for no chests to spawn. Okay, well that doesn't really matter because we're at like the very end of the game, so. But that one can be difficult. I mean, that one can be annoying because like, you know, like one chest spawn at the end, you know, at the end of every, or two depending on. But then sometimes you can get more chests, but at the same time, sometimes no chests spawn. So, you know, gotta take the good with the bad. No more weapon spots. Okay, I need this. Mega crit is drop pierce. I'm gonna mega crit so I get some more criticals. Piercing shot, gemstone, endurance, reroll. I mean, I got some gold here. I'm just gonna get myself some more health. Get myself more health. Into the boss battle. All right. The last boss. It's a skull. King Skull. Yeah, the skulls are again not one of the more difficult bosses to face. Their projectiles are pretty easy to dodge. Although the final boss, they do spawn. I mean, they do spawn little mini bosses with them as well. Once you get them about half health. Yeah, I got this gun upgraded pretty well, so making short work of his King Skull. This might be one of the easier boss battles we've had, but again, we are on easy mode as well. But so yeah, pretty much you don't have to take down that poison skull. It will disappear once you take down the King Skull. So all you have to do is focus on the King Skull. And hey, look at that. So keys 3. So yeah. The reason why I started doing easy again is because you get all these keys at the very end, and I think I might have enough keys to unlock the rest of the weapons in the game. Yeah, there are multiple options here whenever you beat it. You can do something called Looper, where you go back with, where you go back with hard enemies and you do it again. But I'm just gonna take the W and show you guys the Crab Champion Island! Golden Crab! Golden Crab! Oh. Become a champ. Bolo champ. Let's go. Alright, 35 minutes.